so late getting logged in.
Oh, geez.
That's Mike.
You're coming.
Did Heidi forget?
Well, we're being recorded. And no one's on Zoom yet. Oh.
Hey, Mike.
Good evening.
Hey,
Mike,
How's it going?
not too bad.
Good. You probably had to get out of work early to come to this, didn't you?
I had to get out of work early to take my wife to the doctor today.
Uh-oh.
Had a, back on Father's Day weekend, we had a camp out on the property, and the girls dropped a pickle jar on her big toe, cracked it.
Oh, no.
And she's, that big toe joint on both of her feet has been pronounced for years. So when they were taking x-rays, they found it full of bone spurs. both of them.
Oh, no.
So here 2 weeks ago, they went in and did the right foot, took the
Oh,
bone spurs off.
So that's gonna be good though.
Exactly. The end result will be good.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
right,
she's
yeah.
not very happy about it right now. But
No, fair amount of pain.
yeah.
You're right, yeah.
do we want to give Heidi just?
She just walked in.
Oh, she just walked in.
All right,
Wonderful.
perfect.
You know, sometimes in a convertible, you might just keep going.
Get-
I was almost tempted to pick Mike up and go, let's call it a day.
All right, 6:30. We will call the August 18th, 2022 Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee meeting to order. And could we have a roll call, please?
Hall,
Yes, here.
Goss,
Here,
Jacobson,
Here,
Millar is absent, and Bowman.
Here.
All right, looks like we have a quorum to do business. Is there any adjustments to the agenda? Hopefully everyone's had a chance to look at it.
Hold on, somebody can't find Zoom. You got Zoom somewhere? Piece of paper.
it's in the,
agenda.
you can look in the packet over there.
That's what I just told them, but I don't, can I take a picture of it real quick, Lois? I don't know what this person's
Yeah.
problem.
Because there's the ID and passcode.
Okay, we have no adjustments to the agenda. Does anyone see any declarations of a conflict of interest this evening? Looking around the table, I see none. And now we have our first opportunity for public comment. We'll begin in Township Hall. And we have no members of the public present. Do we have anyone on Zoom that is present? All right, let the minutes reflect that an opportunity for public comment was offered.
They're probably wondering why they can't get on.
Hopefully, everybody has had an opportunity to look at the July 21st, 22 special meeting minutes of the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee. Entertain a motion or corrections or approvals, or after perusing that?
I'll make a motion to approve the 7/21/2022 special meeting minutes.
I'll second it.
We have a motion by Clerk Goss and a second by Mike to approve the July 21st, 2022 special meeting minutes. Any discussion?
I thought Lois did a really good job on them.
Yes, she's done an excellent job keeping track of
I have
our
to look at
activities. Okay. Hearing no discussion, can we have a roll call vote on the minutes, please?
Goss,
Yes,
Hall,
Yes.
Jacobson,
Yes.
Bellmuth.
Yes,
And Malor, absent.
And it looks like those present have unanimously approved the minutes. You also find in your packet the revised flow chart that was submitted. Hopefully you've had an opportunity to look at it. I know I've got a note or two. Nothing major. I think that he did an excellent job on preparation of that right after the meeting. I sent some kind of footnotes to him on the zoning so that we were clear on that. And I just like to point out two very, very minor changes on the zoning side, just so there's clarity. That's the right-hand side all the way down at the bottom where you see the 3 denial rectangles right in the middle. It says denial of special request. I would just recommend that we add special use request so there's no confusion there. And I don't think we need a change on the left hand for the medical and adult use, but where he has the adult use medical, the big blue rectangle up there at the top right. We know that the results of the election voted that down, but I don't think it's in our duty to change the flow chart based upon that. Let the board handle it at their level.
Sounds reasonable to me.
well, and what I would say, and just in addition to that, is that the ordinance has been submitted to the Record Eagle. Ordinance 61, which came about as a result of the vote, has been submitted to the Record Eagle for publication, but I don't have a publication date yet. And in any event, it will not be effective until 30 days after the publication date, because a police power ordinance isn't effective until 30 days after. So right now,
It still
technically,
is.
ordinance 60 is still in effect.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, as far as subcommittee recommendations, I think, this is my personal opinion, that we have pretty much finished our task, and Clerk Goss did an excellent job in putting together a very nice one-pager for presentation to the board, and it summarizes the task that we were charged with. I think it summarizes our recommendations fairly accurately and lists the attachments. Does anybody have any additional comments on that recommendation? I think if we have any comments or need to make any changes, I think we ought to formalize by roll call vote a recommendation to send this to the board.
I think the only thing that I would suggest that we change on here is under attachments number 3, because David sent it to me on 7/28 and he called it final. I think I would just add after that, as amended 8/18/2022, because we
just did some change.
did some changes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna list the changes or are you just gonna leave it? Just changes, updated,
Well,
approved?
the change The only change was that change of denial of special request to denial of special use request. And that'll be handwritten on the flow chart that goes to the board. So they will see that. And I can put 8/18/2022 next to it or something like that.
I just wanted David, when he reads the minutes, because he's not here, see that we made changes or whatever.
Right, yeah. He'll see that. I'll send them all out to the committee too, so they have the final
Okay.
recommendations. Well, I'll mail it to you, Mike, but
Well, I would make a motion right now to send the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee final recommendations dated 8/18/2022 to the Whitewater Township Board with the attachments as listed, noting that attachment item number 3 is to be amended to reflect that the denial of special request is to be changed to denial of special use request.
I'll second that motion.
We have a motion by Hall, second by Mike,
As listed, noting the attachment number.
number 3. Amending the flow chart to change denial of special request to denial of special use request, or adding the word use.
Special permit to special use permit.
special use request.
Special use request is. And when you're ready, would you like to read the motion back so we all understand it?
Okay, there it is. There we go. Motion by Hall, second by Jacobson. Type in there. Sorry. To send the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee final recommendations dated 8/18/2022 with attachments as listed to the Whitewater Township Board, noting that attachment number 3, amending the flow chart to change denial of special request to denial of special use request.
I believe that accurately reflects my motion,
I believe
and Jacobson continues with the second. So we have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, could we have a roll call vote, please, on sending this to the Township Board?
Yes, Volmuth,
Yes.
Goss,
Yes,
Jacobson,
Yes,
Hall,
Yes.
Millar is absent.
We are down to other topics that the committee wishes to address, as if we haven't addressed enough over the last 7 months here. I just have a couple personal comments. One,
You ordered hot dogs for dinner?
no, I didn't do that, but I wanted to thank everybody for their attendance. You, Heidi, Cheryl, Mike, Lois, for taking the minutes. And I just want to say from a personal standpoint, I've been doing this 22 years. I have been a liaison on many like subcommittees, kind of in the wings, like, hey, what about zoning? What do you think, Bob? But never in a voting capacity or anything. I've is where you would be at, and I would just be kind of be sitting in the corner to be asked questions, and I consider it a privilege to be considered for appointment by the township board. I'd like to send my thanks.
See,
along
and
to-
you didn't want to do it.
What?
You didn't want to sit there at the beginning.
I take the punches and roll with them.
Hey, see how we, but we learn new things and it
Yes.
ends up helping us.
Absolutely.
I have a comment too. I'm gonna propose that since the committee has completed their task or the subcommittee has completed their task, that right after public comment and before adjournment, we have Lois print out the minutes of tonight's meeting, and we just approve them
Approve.
tonight, so we don't have to have another meeting.
I am all for that.
I'll second that motion.
Do we need to memorialize that in the form of a motion or roll call, or we just basically, it's a subcommittee comment discussion, so I think we're
Do
all.
you need a motion for that, Cheryl?
I don't-
If you want to make one.
I mean, do
Mo-
we?
No.
Just to make it official, because we're approving minutes though.
Well, then I'll make a motion to take up approval of the 8:18 minutes before adjournment.
I would second that. We have a motion and a second to take up approval of this evening's minutes, August 18th, 2022 of the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee. Any discussion? No discussion? Could we have a roll call vote on that, please?
Yep. Jacobson,
Yes.
Velmuth.
Yes.
Miller is absent. Hall,
Yes.
Doss.
Yes,
Unanimously passed. So after we all have the final public comment, we'll give Lois just a few minutes to print those minutes out for us. But we're still on subcommittee comments and discussion. Any further discussion on what we've done?
well, I'll just mention, I think the committee has been very effective in getting their tasks completed. We got a little slow start getting meetings started, but once we did, everybody's been great, and we've made progress at every meeting, some kind of progress at every meeting, and I was hoping it wouldn't take more than 6 months, and it did take 1 month longer than 6 months to get this done, so, but I think everybody did a good job, and I thank everybody too.
Well, I hope the township board takes to heart what we're sending to them. I think we did a pretty good job of giving them what they asked for, and probably a little bit more by reviewing the applications, because,
Yeah.
you know.
Not only that, but we gave them a flow chart so they can just read and enjoy.
Right. All right, no further subcommittee comments or discussion. We'll have a second opportunity for public comment, and we can begin in Township Hall if anyone has any public comment. Nobody walked in late. Seeing none, is there anyone on Zoom that would like to make a public comment? Anyone raising?
They don't have their
Anyone in
hands
attendance?
raised.
If there's anyone on Zoom that would like to make a public comment, if you could raise your hand, either using the icon or if they're on video where you can see them.
There we go. Go ahead, Tom.
Hello. I just want to make a comment. I don't know if this is the appropriate place to make it or not. But the people of Whitewater Township had already spoken about this marijuana and said they didn't want medical and recreational marijuana in the first election vote. In the meantime, the township board passed allowing medical marijuana, which was going against what the citizens of the township wanted. And as I recall back, during that time, Paul Hubble was allowed to vote. And regardless what you want to label it, if it appears like a conflict of interest, it usually is treated as a conflict of interest. So now the people have spoken again for a second vote and have indicated they do not want recreational marijuana. So I believe you should overturn ordinance 59 and allow to do the right thing and take back a wrong and do the right thing by overturning ordinance 59. And that's my comments. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your comments. Is there anyone else on Zoom that would like to make a public comment?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, no other public comments. Let the minutes reflect that there was a second opportunity for public comment. And that brings us down to agenda item I, where we need to talk about adjournment. That's before we get there, can I just add one thing? Are you going to, Cheryl, process this to send to the board?
Yeah, I will.
Okay,
I'll send it. Yeah, I will. I will.
we should probably know who's going to do that before.
Yeah,
we leave, to
I
make- to
should
make sure it
mention
gets to the
that.
board, so.
All
all right.
So I'll just, I volunteered to send the recommendations with attachments to the board.
All right, thank you.
Were we going to take a short recess for
Yeah,
Lois?
Oh,
we
yes,
have
let's,
those things.
I'm making sure here.
Take your time.
Yeah,
I
no
almost forgot
rush,
about
Lois,
that.
no rush.
Hot dogs are available next door till 9, Louis. I'm good till 9.
That's right, that's right.
5 minutes to 9, she closes. I found that out when I was hungry the other night. We're closed. You sure? Because I'm really hungry.
We'll give Lois just a few minutes to finish up those minutes and print them off. And we will review the minutes and take action.
Save that. Oh, yeah, I was gonna type on there the roll call, wasn't I? The final roll call. Just a second.
Time out.
We'll still be out by 7.
Nice job, Lois.
I can read the clock, right?
You're okay, 6:51. We'll make sure we're at adjourning by 7.
And I like forgot that we got to get this last
You mean for the adjournment?
for for this and the adjournment. Have to get both of those roll calls. in.
Oh, to approve the
Yeah.
minutes?
Oh, yeah. that
And
makes-
you can just, yeah. Yeah.
So if
That'll be
you
the
want
final.
to say what the motion is going to be, I could, why is that not doing something now?
Yeah, well, I can make it'd be motion to approve the 8/18/2022 minutes.
And I would second that. We have a motion and second, and there was any discussion? No discussion, we would need a roll call vote.
But we haven't seen them yet.
Oh, we
Right,
haven't seen
So
it
we're
yet,
gonna,
so-
she's just trying to get that
Yes.
on there, so it's on there when they get printed out.
Hmm.
There we go.
Put those on your flash drive and take them back to the printer and plug it in.
Actually, I'm gonna put them right on here.
Oh.
And
then
send it to
them.
print.
Okay.
They're just sending them out to our emails.
Not from here.
No, no, you can't do it from there. You gotta print first.
By the time I get back there, they'll be printed, right?
Could be. Let's see.
So are we recessing at 6:56?
I believe
Just
so.
recent, while Lois isn't here. That was fast.
Machine
I was
is.
gonna say, I don't know why you're doing
That
that.
was-
Lois knows how all this works. She comes back in 2 seconds.
That's a pretty darn short recess.
Lois, you should have just sent me for the papers and we wouldn't have had to recess.
It wasn't even 1 minute.
No, that's why I said.
I didn't get the
Gonna be
recess
right
in the
back. She
minutes.
knows how everything works.
I didn't get the recess in the minutes. Okay, so you did the motion. To approve.
Oh, you
the
didn't get the, I see, okay.
18 minutes by Goss, second
Well,
by Hall.
I think we would do that now, wouldn't we, after we read them?
Yes.
We would do that
Yeah,
after we
and
read
then-
them. You've
Oh,
already
I'm
got it
sorry.
in the
Yep.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
so we're
gonna
just
read
gonna fill in the time. Just put a 7.
No, I'll,
6:57.
I'll do that on the official ones.
One thing I would say, Lois, is that we should delete the reports, presentations, announcements. That's not on our agenda.
Okay.
We should delete that whole line.
So good. He comes in, one page.
You guys are speedy and not real wordy.
Has everybody had an opportunity to read the minutes and review them?
I'm almost done.
Okay. Take your time.
And also the word effective under subcommittee comments would be with an E.
That's what I did, and then I changed it.
Yeah. Effective.
Yeah. I was like, I just didn't look right. Now I can't see where that's at. Where's that?
Under
Oh, right
subcommittee
there.
comments
Yeah.
discussion.
Oh, yeah, effective.
I'm ready to make a motion if everybody's done.
I'm done.
Then I would make a motion to approve the 8/18/2022 minutes as amended.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion by Cheryl, second by Heidi, to approve the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee minutes of August 18th, 2022 as amended. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, could we have a roll call vote, please?
Goss,
Yes.
Jacobson.
Yes.
Valmuth,
Yes.
Millar is absent. Hall.
Yes. And the unanimous vote recommends that the August 18th, 2022 Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee minutes have been approved. Now that brings us down to item I on this evening's agenda. If anyone would like to have a lengthy discussion about adjournment, I'll open the floor.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
We,
Second it.
look, we have a motion by Jacobson, a second by Volman to adjourn the August 18th, 2022 meeting of the Whitewater Township Marijuana Subcommittee. In discussion? Hearing none, could we have a roll call vote, please?
Valmuth,
Yes.
Millar, absent. Jacobson,
Yes.
Hall,
Yes.
Goss.
Yes.
Motion carry 701.
Well, thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, Bob. We appreciate you
Thank you,
chairing
Bob.
the
Yeah,
committee.
Bob, you did a great job.
We've been tasked and we have
Completed and now we're
hopefully
going to
completed the task. Maybe if we did a good enough job, they'll think about us next time around too, right?
There we go.
Yeah. Don't brag.